Well, let's talk about a quarterback that you did have on your pod, and it was a great interview. And Cam Newton is a fascinating athlete and figure, and because he did do what he said he would do at the Combine. He wanted to be iconic and entertaining in Carolina, and he did all of that and a biscuit. And this past week, just in time, I guess, for your podcast to come out, on your popular YouTube channel as well. The I Am Athlete YouTube channel has got 250,000 followers in 2 years. So just in time, that kid who went at him at his camp, and then Cam goes to the kid to try and, chat it out with him. What makes Cam Newton tick? How about that as a first question for you, Brandon?
I think the same thing that makes him great. He has this passion, he has this desire and this attitude, this swagger. And, it's a thin line between, ticking and then, stepping on the other side and utilizing that and channeling it the right way to be super successful what he's been. And I think, a lot of superstars and iconic athletes, they have this thing about them where it's something inside is uncontrollable at times, and you have to learn how to channel it. And so for me, I just think that Cam Newton is one of the most authentic, real athletes we've ever seen. He's probably one of the first football players. I wouldn't say one of the first. There's been plenty to come, Deion Sanders, and you go on, a couple more guys. But this new era of athlete just saying, you know what, I'm not going to just sit in the box and do it the traditional way. So the way he dressed, the way he talks, the way he writes, everything is unique, and it's him. And that's hard for a lot of football players to actually, step outside and say, I'm okay with rocking the boat. I'm okay with pushing the needle. So I think, the things that make him tick is the same things that make him great and why we celebrate him. So
and why do you think that kid disrespected him? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. Yeah. I again, I'm a 51-year-old guy.
Competition.
That's what it was, because he did come. Yeah. I mean, the crazy part, this is maybe the most 21st century statement I've ever said, is that the young man who was a camper at Cam's football camp felt the need to issue a statement as to what happened. And he said the competitive side got to him. But
I didn't even know that.
That's what he said.
I didn't even hear that statement.
Yeah, so that's what he said. That's what he said.
I think that's what, Cam, the same passion that he plays with is the same passion that he coached with. This is something that Cam's been doing for a long time, this All-Star 7-on-7 team. They're phenomenal. They travel the country playing against the top teams out there, and, Cam is really involved. He doesn't just have his name on it. He doesn't, just share his endorsement partners, his marketing partners with this team. Like, this is his team. This is his baby. So when he's out there and you got someone on the other side of the field, disrespecting your team, disrespecting you, it just gets heated. So I think this kid took it as an opportunity to get himself going, and he just crossed the line. And unfortunately, it happens all the time. If I was Cam Newton, I probably would have slapped the kid upside his head. And I would probably been a different story. Like, Brandon Marshall, well, why did you slap the kid upside his head? Like, oh, Rich, man, I just messed up again. I don't know.
Well, it was definitely.
I thought he handled it perfectly, and it was a tough situation for Cam, but I'm just glad he didn't slap the kid upside the head.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.